when your hopes have all been shattered, it's nowhere to turn. You wonder how you keep going. Think of all the things that really matter in the chances you were. The fire in your heart is growing. You can fly if you try, leaving the past behind. Heaven only knows what you might find. Yeah, gotta believe you can survive. You hold the future in your hand. Yeah, gotta keep all your dreams alive. It's gonna take stand. You can win if you dare. Everybody's trying to awake your spirit, keeping it down. Seems like it's been forever. Oh, there's another voice in your ear saying it's the last time.
Hello!
Looks like it's now.
It's that time of week again. Monsoon. Wrestling and that. Wrestling games. So, first match. Bit of a grudge match. Keith's Space Cowboy, who henceforth is going to be known as Mr. Keith Jackpots, as in accordance with his victory in that match, taking on Matt Denton. Sour taste left in that man's mouth from the aftermath of that show. But, aye, wrestling. Is anyone actually about, or... I mean, obviously people can watch after the fact, but... always funner when there's people about live. So if you're about, give me a shout, and... hopefully have a laugh. For those who missed it, Keith is currently Mr. Jackpots. He can cash in that lime green blazer for a title shot at any time of his choosing. And further ado, match. Or without further ado, beg your pardon. He's heading for the west. He's heading for the east. He's gonna live his dreams because he's wild and Keith. Here he is once again hiding out in the locker room with Goldberg. Don't even know why Goldberg has a locker room backstage at Super Pro Wrestle. He is not an employee. tried to break in one day, covered entirely in gold. He also stole the leisure and luxury cash money Titantron video. Claimed to be working on behalf of Jeff Jarrett. There's cash for Goldberg, but hasn't been seen since, but he still has that locker room seemingly, and Matt Denton seems to have taken up residence in there. Look at this cocky bastard. Slips in under those ropes. Rolls right into the face of Keith, who is completely nonplussed by it. There he is, catching all that money. He always has that traditional scramble at the end of his entrance. But he can grab all the money he wants. It's Keith who is Mr. Jackpots. There he is, Mr. Jackpots. Bastard Denton. Ding ding, ref says go. Starting up with some actual wrestling here. Railway lock takes him down to the ground. He just punches him in the face. Now, that's not very nice. Going for a big slap there, gets caught, hoisted up, and it's an airplane spin already. Such a big move this early in the match. He might be trying to finish this one early. Throws him down. Nails that big elbow he likes to utilise. And again. Gets him with the arm twisty and a shoulder block. Rolls in for the cover. Doesn't even get a... The ref didn't even get in the position to make the count. Almost supernatural forces at play where Mr. Jackpots is concerned. So he gets taken down with that side slam, spinning side slam. Completely no-sells it though and hits him with a lariat. And now drops another big elbow, this time at the back of the head. Another one completely no-sold. Punch to the belly button. Pulls him into the centre of the ring now. Could it be T-bone suplex time? It is. Throws him right toward the corner. Takes a step back, getting into position for something. I think it might be way too far away for him to nail this one. And it turns out to be true. But manages to maintain control anyway, hits the snap suplex. Which has his obligatory no-sold European uppercut from a real-life European. And hits the side backbreaker. And just no messing kick to the back. Kicking the stomach out of the stomach. And again. You see the disdain measured in those kicks. Arm twisty. Wrenching back and trying to snap the shoulders, the arms of Keith Jackpots. Goes in for cover. Only two. Rolls out of the way of that kick. Still Bastard Denton in control. Puts him up top. Crowd sensing something here. Hooks the legs. Spider German. Suppose that would be Das Spider. If anyone knows how to say spider in German, please let our commentary team know as he hits the leg drop. Runs off again. And a spinning one. He is really taking control of this one. I say is curse to the commentator, I guess. But nope, no sales that one. Misses with the stomp. Keith back in control. Reverse power slam. No sold, as is tradition. Just a solid kick to the face. Tries for another, gets caught, but manages to catch him from out of nowhere with that other foot. Pulls him in close now. Double arm backbreaker. Welcome to London, you ponce. And now just staring at him with contempt, waiting for him to get to his feet. Charges in now. Wheelbarrow and underhook arm drag. All that weight for nothing. Fisherman suplex, sending him across the ring. But again, no sold. Goes for perhaps an RKO. It's thrown off. Pulls him in close. The side Russian leg sweep, one of the most dangerous moves in wrestling. Going in for the cover. Only a 1 count. Showing how tough Keith Jackpots is. They're just hoisting him up. Strength at play here. And Denton, one of the larger men in Super Pro Wrestle, standing 6'5", and you can't teach that in any educational course that I know of. The educational facility, that's what I was looking for, as he drops a fist. You will have to wonder how the mental facilities of Keith Jackpots are doing at the moment, getting his brain rocked. Manages to fight back. Superman punch. Now setting him up. Could be for that move he likes to finish people off with. Here it comes. Hoists him up. Blue Rose Bomb. Hooks him in the pin perfectly. Only a 2 count. Now Jackpot's starting to get this crowd on his side. And remember, that Jackpot's blazer cannot be won by other people. This is just simply a case of Denton wanting to teach him a lesson. As Keith springs up now, springboard into the Superman punch. Drop kick. Ducks the clothesline. And just stomps him into the mat. Now reverse. Elevated reverse DDT. Misses with the kick. Here comes Bastard Denton from behind. Gets caught. It's Keith on the offensive. Misses with that one. Gets punched in the face. Misses with whatever the fuck he was going for there. Catches him again. Gets behind. Drops him in a just rolling elbow to the back of the head. That'll take any man down. Rolls him over for the cover. Again, only a 2. It's that resiliency, that never say die attitude that won the Jackpot's blazer for Keith in the first place. Rolls up and again the elbow at the back of the head. And setting him up, perhaps looking for the Blue Rose Bomb again. Yep, hoisting him up. A little extra info on that one. Gets him in the cover again. Referee way out of position. And perhaps that extra half second made all the difference. Denton managing to get back up. Try to hold him in that front face lock. Enough time to think what to do next as he hits the backbreaker. Now setting him up for perhaps a super kick. The impact of that. But Keith managing to fight back. He must have not slapped the leg hard enough. But brushes aside the Superman punch. And again, welcome to London, you punts. What a hard-fought match we have here, kicking off Monsoon. Springboard shooting star. Completely no-sold. Tango. Irish whip from the American. No-sold. Gets behind him. German suplex from the Englishman. And again. One more time. Now just taunting him. And that taunt may have given him the time he needed to recover. Picks him up for something. Then slips behind, kicks the leg out the leg. Oh no, Tiger Bomb. Only a 2 count. Now perhaps maybe going for it again. No, welcome to London, you punts. Now just exhausted, trying to think what to do next. And again, that hesitation costs him. Kick to the gut. And here comes Dr. Smart Punch. Now perhaps looking for that blue rose bomb again. No, it's reversed. And just launches him into the mat. Obviously no sold. Got to keep up with tradition. And now he's heading up top. Getting him in position for something. Pointing at him, look up. Cross body off the top, hooks the leg, ref in position. Only a 2. Now hitting the ropes. Big elbow right across the face. Telling the crowd to get happy. But again, hesitation costs. Denton on the offensive with that overhead belly to belly, just launching him across the ring. Perhaps setting up for a super kick again. Misses. Going for T-bone suplex once again. Comes off top, gets caught. Crowd chanting, this is awesome. Certainly is a good opener from both these men. And again, Jackpots just gets the shoulder up. European uppercut. Hoists him up now. Over the head. Unusual, but gets punched in the face. Denton behind now. Knocks him into the corner. Perhaps looking for the spider suplex. Shooting star press. Hooks the leg. He will not stay down, will Mr. Jackpots. You see Denton falling into the corner, almost in frustration. What do I have to do to put this man at bay? So now Dragons... No. Like a flatliner. Hooks the leg. Once again, he will not stay down. It's this determination that won him that blazer in the first place. You see the frustration building in Denton now, hitting the ropes. Leg drop. Now again with the spinny. Elbow to the gut. Charges in, gets rolled up. Very close, but just managing to get to his feet. Again with the German suplex. Reversed. Here comes Jackpots. Just pancaking him with that one. Going for the goose on again, gets caught. That spinning flatliner once again. You have to think this might be it. There it is. There's some measure of revenge, at least for Denton, after that ladder match the other week. Is it over between these men, or is it just beginning? There's that Superman punch again. And the blue rose bomb. Denton had just enough wherewithal to get the shoulder up. He plays that for no reason. There he is. Those lights flashing. There's some influence on the Black Lodge at play in this man's career. As we move on, our next matchup is going to be a tag team matchup. The Engines of Destruction versus Sex Thunder. And the winners get a title shot at the Braw Tag Team Championships on Monday. The tattoo was all Matt's work. That one was entirely him. So as we face yet another interminable load time. If there's any predictions, or you want to call someone out, just give us a shout. Oh, and speaking of tag team championships, we have some breaking news. Leisure and Luxury at a house show have won the Super Bro Double Championships. And that's my explanation as to why they just all of a sudden have those titles in my universe mode. So there's that. One and fucking load. Sake. There we are. The winners of this one get a shot. Angry Birds, the Brawl Tag Team Champions, on Monday. A wee bit of strutting going on here, a wee bit confidence. Don't know if it's overconfidence or not. But worth noting, the Sex Thunder have only lost one match. That was the finals of the tournament to crown the first Brawl Tag Team Champions. So here we go. Will be Destroyer starting off. Christina Sexton. Ding ding, ref says go. And this one doesn't start out with classic wrestling, just a punch to the face. Bit of SmackDown versus Raw action. Finally she gets caught, hoisted up into the... dropped back. Taking a wee walk around, going around the long way, and sure enough costs her. Stomping the ass. And tags in her partner. Here comes Grace. No messing around here. Hoists her up and down. Hurricane ran out of nowhere. But the sort of move we usually associate Destroyer with. And here we have that vicious wee shite Hellenbach. That's evidenced here by these just thunderous knees to the side of the head. See Destroyer telling the crowd there, see, knees are good. Well good. Now, perhaps another ambitious dive. Just misses with that one. Looks a bit of a fool. Still manages to maintain the offensive until taking the chin breaker. Charges in running DDT. And the dreaded rest hold. But Helen back having none of that shite. But maybe some of that shite gets punched in the stomach and taken down. Hello. Tags in her partner, who immediately gets fucking belted with a pair of knees. A mountainous pair of knees. Chin breaker and charges in with that spinning elbow. Good for you, man. Thank you. Appreciate that, man. Wee arm twisty. Does a tag. Immediately punched in the face. Here we go, SmackDown versus Raw action. Still going on. Clairvoyantly ducked that lariat, but still Thunder on the offensive. Irish whip from the English girl. Neither of these lassies taking an inch. Giving an inch, I beg your pardon. Spins her round and just launches her face first into the mat. Belly to belly. No sold. There is that flatliner. Loves to utilise that one. Pulls her away from her own corner. Smart move. Cover. Only one. The elbows are in the face. There's that lariat. Misses with something in her own corner there. Now they're at it again. Makes the tag. What they're going for here. Hoists her up. Power bomb into... Oh my goodness. Hooks the leg. Destroyer just missing. Takes out the referee. We have lost order here. Thunder managed to regain control with that DDT. And puts her in the submission hold. Modified chin lock. Fights her way out. Catches her opponent. Just regular body scoop slam. Simple and effective. Hoists her out and stomps to the gut. Huge neck breaker. Hoists her up and brainbuster onto the knee. Another tag. Thunder taking a real beating here. Now it looks like they're going for it again the other way around this time. Bang! Again, hooks the leg. And again, a bit of a clusterfuck there. This time it's Helen back taking out the referee. These two look like they're happy to just keep going on maiming. She hits that huge shoulder block off the second. Now working on the knee. No sold. Now showboating a bit when she should be making a tag. Big mistake there from Thunder. Whips her into her own corner again. Good teamwork here from the Engines. Oh, Irish whips her own partner in. A big clothesline. And another. What's she going for? Whatever it was, reversed. Oh, kick to the gut. Goes for a back suplex, reversed out of it and takes out the knee. And leg to the Lady Garden. Methodical attack here from the Engines. On her way. Oh, feet on the ropes. Referee hasn't seen it. Sexton has managed to break up that pinfall attempt. And Thunder with the knee. Now again, taunting when she should be trying to make the tag. You have to wonder what's going through her mind. Face plants D, who just fights her way out of that one immediately. Hurricane Rana. Now pulling Thunder back into, once again into their own corner, makes the tag. And that clothesline combination once again coming. There is few women in the division that can hit a lariat quite like Destroyer. What's she going for here? Waiting on Thunder, getting back to her feet. Drop kick right to the back. And drops the brain buster onto the knee once again. She has to make the tag. Instead, choosing to knock Helen back over with her bum. And the flatliner, trying to do this all on her own, seemingly. Makes the cover. Only a 2. Once again, holding her in that rest hold. I have to wonder, is Sexton perhaps hurt? That's why she's trying to take on most of this match. Irish whip from an American. Oh, she reverses that one. It gets kicked her straight in the chops and whipped back in. And again, whatever they're going for, she does not want. She wants no part of it. But taken down now. Single leg Boston Crab. Expertly applied, but she manages to force her way out of it. Goes for a kick in the arse. Misses with that one. Gets caught with the knees once again. The mountainous Pyrenees. And here they go once again. And it's looking like, yeah, that powerbomb neckbreaker combination once again. There it is. Hooks the leg, goes for cover. And again, they take down the ref. Now Destroyer missing the drop kick. Does she have anything left, does Grace Thunder? Powerbomb. Turns it into a Boston Crab right as the ref's getting back up. The Sexton finally getting involved. Just a kick straight in the hip, which seemingly does nothing to Destroyer. And she... oh no! Thunder with a lariat of her own, finally going to make the tag. Does so. And she's taking such a bleaching in this match. And now they both lift D up, drop her to the mat, goes for the cover. Only two. She springs up top, misses with that splash. Kinda. D with the cover. Only two. You can see on the apron how exhausted Grace Thunder is after taking on the lion's share of this match so far. Perhaps a strategy to keep Sexton fresh for this point in the match. What's she going for here? It's just straight kicks to the ribs. And a big clothesline. Hooks her. And again gets caught with a clothesline instead of hitting one. Irish whip. Hurricane Rana hooks the leg. Only two. They're setting her up perhaps for the unprettier, is waiting for her to get back to her feet. It's caught straight in the face with a forearm. Kick to the gut. And just hurled into the corner. And now going like once again that powerbomb neckbreaker combination. Hooks the leg. But she just manages to get the shoulder up. Now hooking her semicircle of Saturn. And she manages to fight her way out of that one with a knee. Irish whip. And again. Charges in after her this time and hits the forearm. Springs up and a just drop kick to the bosoms. But springs her away with that one and catches an enziguri. Attacking, yep, tagging Grace Thunder back in. I have to wonder if it's an error given the absolute tanking she took earlier. She's going up top. Misses with that one. Brain buster onto the knee. Hooks the leg. Only two. Again. Now what's she setting her up for here? Go to knee. And then charges off the ropes and volleys her in the face. Clean in the face. Hooks the leg. Goes for cover. And there it is. And that confirms it. This Monday will be the Engines of Destruction going up against the Angry Birds for the Brawl Tag Team Championships. With perhaps a strategy on the part of Six Thunder to have Grace carry the match before tagging in Christina Sexton. Seems to have backfired though. Those repeated powerbomb neckbreaker combos, and that just volley to the face. There it is, ref counts free, and they get the win. A bit more Black Lodge action here. I have to wonder the wisdom holding a show within the Black Lodge. Still seeing the after effects of that one. As we now move on to our next match, it's going to be a 6-man over the top rope challenge. Some debuts in here. So from left to right, we have Dylan Fox, who we last saw in the Gibraltar Championship tournament. We have Sir Jasper Healington. We have Ewan Bison making his debut. We have a familiar face to some, the former Casey Phoenix there, with that wee blonde streak, the Indie-rific himself. We have another debut in the form of Josh Wheeler. And right on the right there, we have BJ Techniques. And we're skipping the entrances in this one because, well, if you ever played a 6-man match in WWE 2K17, you'll know how bloody long it can take when you don't skip the entrances. So, yeah. And the winner of this one is going to take on the Gibraltar champion next week on Scalp Down, whoever that may be. Where that'll be our main event later. Mark Little defending that title, this time against Doctor Who. So the winner of that one will take on the winner of this one next week on Scalp Down. If you have any predictions, any favourites, let us know. Any people you want to see booked again, let us know. Here we go, straight to the action. See, Wheeler in particular, quite a big boy. He's going after Sir Jasper Healington, launching him right into the corner. Been no messing around in this one so far. And the snap suplex there from BJ Techniques. Yeah, starting out as a bit of a clusterfuck, this one. Yeah, you see Dylan Fox trying to eliminate Casey Phoenix, not getting the better of that one. On the other side of the ring, Jasper Healington trying to do the same. Big Josh Wheeler. Not quite managing to make it. Skinning the cat here. Looks like from Dylan Fox. Same from BJ Techniques. And a bit of a clusterfuck there. All of these men desperate. They all know what's at stake. Bit of flippy action there from Casey Phoenix, who's now hitting the ropes. Comes off short, Rana. You and Bison currently going in on BJ Techniques. Calls himself the Super Pro Rami Man. Just an out and out brawler we have here. And he's trying to force him off that apron. Doesn't quite get it. And the resilience of BJ Techniques coming into play. Now Fox once again trying to put over Phoenix. Seem to have devolved into 3 separate matches here. Sometimes happens in these kind of matches. No eliminations yet. Once again, they all know what's at stake. There's a good old-fashioned fight here. Now BJ Techniques trying to put out you and Bison. Running powerbomb there. However, possibly an elimination coming here. Big Josh Wheeler trying to put out Mr. Jasper Healington. And, oh no, Phoenix gets it first. He puts out Dylan Fox. We're down to 5. Now, a huge spinebuster there from Bison. It looked like he was trying to eliminate Bison. There was Phoenix. Bison fought his way out of it, but took a DDT for his efforts. What I have never seen anyone clear that sort of distance with a moonsault. Obviously no sold, as is our custom here. Here comes Techniques once again. Now he's working on Bison, who's refusing to go out. But turnabout is fair play. He puts Techniques over the top rope now. Try to force him off the apron. And a huge slap there from Sir Jasper Healington, followed by that exploder suplex that he's known for. Yeah, it's the clash of techniques there, right in front of BJ Techniques. He does like to steal other finishers, does Casey Phoenix. Busted open is you and Bison at this point. Once again forcing his way back into the ring, only to be just tossed right back out again. A huge slap taking down 2 men there from BJ Techniques. Everyone trying to make their mark on this match. Here comes Techniques once again trying to force Ewan Bison off the apron. And Josh Wheeler trying to do the same. Sir Jasper Healington just managing to clutch on there. And there goes Bison, eliminated by BJ Techniques. Decent showing on his debut though. Put up a good fight against certainly more experienced opponents. And Josh Wheeler trying to force him off there. There's one hand keeping Sir Jasper Healington on there, but wasn't able to take it. We're down to 3. Casey Phoenix, who just takes down big Josh Wheeler with that kick. BJ Techniques in the ascendancy at this point. And dragging him toward the centre of the ring. Insecurity to the back of the head. But here comes big Josh Wheeler. What a force of nature this man has been so far. Huge spinning body slam. Sometimes you can't beat a good scoop slam. Those huge arms just twisting at the neck now. You see BJ Techniques trying to pull him off. His opponent, I mean. Unable to do so, despite being quite a strong man in his own right. As seen by there, taking over by a big German suplex. The Wheeler just hurling Techniques over the top rope. Manages to fight his way back in. And now they're both... Is this a hate crime? Both of them trying to eliminate this proud member of the gay community. And out he goes, just manages to hold on. They turn their attention on each other. But turnabout fair play, double team action there. But once again, big Josh Wheeler just shrugging off his opponents. Gets taken down with the arm twisty. Hello. And a flippy do off the top. Don't think he got all of that one. And now they're both trying to eliminate the big man. Quite a smart move there. And out he goes. We're down to 2. An impressive debut from big Josh Wheeler. So it's going to be either BJ Techniques or Casey Phoenix against the Gibraltar champion, whoever that might be, come next week. Hoists him up. Go to knee. No sold. Power bomb. And turns him into a Boston Crab, but you can't throw a man over the top rope with a Boston Crab. You'd have to think even an indie rific like Casey Phoenix would know that. Going for a power bomb again, running one this time. Takes him right across the ring. They're throwing him over the ropes. It's on that apron. But BJ Techniques, you're not going to put him away that easily. And hits the drop kick. He's over, but still manages to slide his way back in. It's almost as if the floor is none, and Hero want none. And there's your winner, BJ Techniques. Well, Josh, they did both team up against the big man. I mean, it's not that fair, but it's a smart move. So try to... BJ Techniques going to face the Gibraltar Championship. The Gibraltar Champion, beg your pardon, next week on Skeltdown, whoever that champion may be, as we move on now to women's action. Don't know why I said it like that. Oh wait, I didn't know this was scheduled, but we have Lance Maverick saying he wants to come out to the ring to make a statement. Lance Maverick, of course, the Super Pro Wrestle man, the Big One champion. I wonder what he's got to say. It was recently announced, of course, his next title defence will be on the 4th of July. That'll be our next special event, the Star Spangled Slammer. Rumours, of course, it'll be a rematch against the man that he won that title from, John Robertson, the original Super Pro Wrestle man. Taking a sweet time loading. Always like a rock star to be fashionably late. There he is. The Super Pro Wrestle man. Left his title on the back. Reasons best known to himself. He said he's had enough. Out here talking about respect. You dress like that. Talking about WWE superstars in the WWE universe. Don't know what they've got to do with this. I mean, we don't want to be grandstanding here. We're not going cross promotional. He's talking about those rumours about him facing John Robertson. To apologise, none of our mics seem to be working. The music guy fucked up something fierce there. I used to seeing him in this kind of light. He's often used to the confines of a dark room. He just called him a bastard. You have to wonder how smart this is of Lance Maverick getting into a verbal battle with a stand-up comedian. He's trying to back that out here. That's fighting talk. He wants to fight this man. I don't even know what the fuck chess boxing is. I just scuds him with a mic. We've got a brawl. We've got an impromptu fight right here. It's certainly so far Lance Maverick getting the better of it, dropping the big elbow that he likes to do, springs back up with a kick up. Irish whip. That huge vertical leap he likes to utilise, stomping him down. Springboard splash. We haven't seen him this animated in a while. Goes for the suplex, catches the knees. And here comes Robertson. Big back suplex. Kicks him over now. Elbow to the back. Kicks the back out of the back and stomping on the arm. Get some officials out here. I mean, this is not a scheduled match. It's certainly John Robertson coming out the better of that one. As we move on now. And this is what was originally scheduled. Women's action. We're going to have Elisa Thumper up against Jen Steele. Two women that haven't had the most winningest of ways lately. Both looking to change that with this one. Well, saying that, Elisa Thumper not to be underestimated, getting that huge upset victory over Amazon Prime. The determination of the woman on her right, ironically enough, the steely determination, her, something to contend with. And she's saying she's going to boil this bunny. And them fighting words where I come from, or I think where anyone comes from, come to think of it. And here we go. So here she is. Elisa Thumper, the literal Playboy bunny. As I said, not had the most winning of ways, but coming on to this one with a huge win. Dave Meltzer in the front row there. That's the walk of someone who isn't messing. So here we go. Thumper. Steel. Ding ding wrestlers go. Starting out, Irish whip from the American. Punch to the back. And going for... Looked like a Shiranu straight away. Gets caught with a power slam. No cells, as is tradition. Picks her up, slam dunk. A wee bit of showing off there. Not advisable. Takes a huge European uppercut from the Canadian. Goes for the big girl senton, catches the knees once again, as is tradition. Huge snap. Taking off that turnbuckle pad. Irish whip. Wrenches her back and just punch across the bosoms. No sold, obviously. You can't argue with tradition. That short Hurricane Rana. And a wee bit of posing. A huge forearm in retaliation. Big ass backbreaker. That's close enough to the big girl senton, we'll allow it. Springs up top. Comes off top with a splash. No sold, obviously. A kick to the gut. And a surfboard across the ropes. Stamping the bosoms, good measure. What the hell is she going for here? Picks her up, back suplex across the apron. It's the hardest part of the ring, I understand. No sold, obviously. Right, some stomps of her own. These girls seem to hate each other's bosoms. Don't know if it's like a literal Playboy bunny thing or whatever, I don't know. And a big splash to the outside. Neither of these ladies fucking about. Arm twisty on the outside. No sold, as is tradition. Big fucking knee to the ribs. And they're still fighting, but the ref's still counting. Thumper finally wising up and getting back into the ring. Followed in hot pursuit by Steele. Gets a kick in the arse. Brushes it off. Hoists her up now. Hurls her across the ring. Let's see. Oh. Hoisting her around the waist. Deadlift German looks like. Too close to the ropes though. Steele certainly getting the crowd on our side. Knee to the gut now. Spins around the big steel lariat. Damn near takes her head off and the ears. Goes down, hooks a leg. Only two. You may question the attitude of the literal Playboy Bunny, but not the resiliency as she's shown. That huge vertical stomp. Now there's one across the eyes. That's not very nice. Two, only two. The disbelief, making sure her ears are still there. Now heading up top herself. Still rousing. So Thumper thinks better of it. Canadian whip. No sold. Lowercase AA. Goes for the cover. Ref kind of arsing around there. That leads to that short count. Oh, misses with the knee to the back. And that somersault drop kick. You see her exhausted. Both these women giving their all. That huge chop now. Stomps it back out of the back. And now going for the arm. Smart move. Try and neutralise that lariat. That stomp again. The Jive Bunny stomp. Fuck it, that's what I'm calling it now. Going up top. She was gearing up for something. Comes up top with a code breaker. Insult to injury, hitting that on a Canadian. And it's over. For fuck's sake. And we're firing the music guy because he almost queued up the wrong music there. That's two big wins she's coming off the back of now. That's just classless. Jen Steele shouting some unsavoury things about our anonymous GM. The anonymous Super Pro Wrestle GM at the camera on the way out there. We wonder what's next for her. As we now head to our main event, it's going to be Doctor Who against Mark Little for the Championship of Gibraltar. Dominating performances thus far from Little. Has absolutely flattened every challenger that's come his way. Being a fighting champion. Ring announcer there, Laura Palmer. Here he is, he's fired up for this opportunity as Doctor Who. That fucking emo do he has. And here comes the champion, the Lit AF, Mark Little. Music guy kind of jumping the gun there, but here he comes now. The crowd love this guy. As we mentioned, he's been a fighting champion. Taking down all and sundry with a lit hammer, that finishing manoeuvre of his. He is just getting warm. There's a challenger with the stethoscope freaking out something fucking fierce. It's Doctor Who. Or Doctor Who. In the other corner, hailing from Manhattan, the Gibraltar champion, the pride of Europa Point, Mark Little. Show them the belt, Mark. Please. There it is. There it is. As is tradition, the referee is the champion for the duration of the match. He has the belt now. That stethoscope's gone mental. Here we go. Doctor Who, Mark Little. Ding ding, refs, let's go. Just straight out of the... With a Northern Light suplex. I'm sorry, I forgot words there. European uppercut. From the Time Lord, I guess. He's not of this earth. Are extraterrestrial beings actually eligible for the Gibraltar Championship? I guess if the world implodes if he wins, we will find out. But that's not to count this man out as he fights back with the forearm. That wasn't a statement on how unlikely it is, more a statement on, I hope, like, a Time Lord winning a Earth title doesn't cause the world to implode. And he hits the knees now. Now firing into the back with those fists. Everyone welcome here in Super Pro Wrestle, of course, as is tradition. Charges in, hoists him up and over with the snapmare. A European uppercut from the American. Hoists him up now, big overhead belly to belly. And that's usually how he likes to start things off. Misses with the big elbow though. Smart move there by Doctor Who, sliding out the ring. Back in but catches the knee. And a boot to the face for good measure. And now that thigh squeeze, so popular with wrestlers here, Super Pro Wrestle, but Doctor Who, knowing the anatomy as well as he does, manages to squeeze his way out of that one. Irish whip now. And just no sold there by Mark. As he just spins behind him and gets him with the German. Big double stomp, kick to the face. He does love that combination. And the running insecurity that he loves to utilise, usually as a prelude to the lit hammer. So who could be in danger here? That wasn't a question, I'm saying Doctor Who could be in danger here. And now, yep, looks like he's setting him up. Who's in trouble? Who's in trouble? Fucking hate Neidhart for making me do this gimmick as he hits the lit hammer. And that tends to put everyone away. Ref in position. And another domineering victory for the champion. There's that running insecurity once again. And the lit hammer. I know, right? Fucking Neidhart. But there he is, hooks a leg. And it's another win for the Pride of Europa point. Still the champion. And that's going to do it for Monsoon tonight. So we'll be back on Monday, which for Braw, which as of this week is show. So we'll have the women that have been on the show tonight and some others in action. Join us for that. You can find me on, I hate doing the whole follow me, subscribe, whatever shit, but you can find me on Twitter at GingerPimpernel, where I generally announce what's coming up next, and we can have a laugh about it, and you know, suggestions and shit are welcome too. So catch you later. Bye now.